We've seen Brew offlane a lot. Also interesting to note coming out from Motpacks is that I think they've only played Storm one time in 6.82, so it's not a hero they're super comfortable with or someone they play a lot unless it is in scrim. So that's just interesting to note. VIRTUS.PRO Polar breaking out some unusual picks here for themselves, and obviously Evil Genius is going with an interesting landing setup as well. Again, this is the first game of a best-of-5 series, and the obvious favorites I would imagine would be Evil Geniuses, but with the way that VIRTUS.PRO Polar have been playing, and with how Evil Geniuses have kind of just said, okay, whatever, to a lot of these games, it could be a lot more difficult and a lot more even.
I wonder what the betting line on this game is. Maybe the stats guy knows. Yeah, I think it's interesting. Polar definitely the kind of team you don't want to face in a new patch because who the hell knows what kind of garbage they're gonna pick. But EG, a very versatile team as well, has several players that can just play 90% of the pool, like Fear and Zai. So I don't know. I think both drafts definitely have potential. We'll have to see, like you said, how the Storm works out. It's a similar build to the one we saw Era run yesterday, where you're doing the safe lane Storm. You just take Tangos, Salve, and then a Soul Ring recipe, so you can finish your Soul Ring in the side shot.
Yeah. So Illidan is going to be on that Storm Spirit. Later on in the game, once the Doom maybe gets like an Axe and even a Refresher Orb, this could become a rough game for either the Storm, the Brew, or even the TA to a certain extent. So
yeah, maybe. And
we'll have to wait and see.
I think because of what you just said. Oh, actually, all right. So that's really interesting. EG took both. I'm really surprised that Polar elected not to contest either rune. I feel that they could have definitely contested at least one. EG gets both. That's a really big deal. That's the equivalent of getting like a 1 level. I mean, obviously they didn't give it to the same person, but like, I don't know. That's really big.
And DK Phobos missed his block, so it's not like he was doing anything else, more important at the time.
That's really bad.
They could have contested that, and they just give a bit of experience. So it's a good start for Evil Geniuses, but how much will that actually do for them? We'll have to wait and see. DK Phobos is getting zoned out currently by Arteezy and Zai, and they'll just try to pressure him and also just take CS at the same time here. Zai getting an early battle. In fact, he already has one, so he's good to go.
That's the other thing about giving up that. Notice that Zai didn't take any items, right, at the beginning. He's actually, as the support, been pooled a Tango. And the reason is that EG was very confident that they could get that 100 gold bounty, which gives an instantaneous bottle. This is just huge. I don't know what Polar were thinking, not even trying to get one rune. I think that's going to be extremely hard for them.
I mean, and now you already look at DK Phobos. He's like, he can't even get up to get a CS, so this mid lane is actually just going awful for him.
I mean, the Wisp has spirits already, and mana regen. So, like, TA's not going to have any rune control. He's going to lose his refraction charges just to the balls. I don't know. It's going to be bleak.
It's not going to be very easy. PPD is going to sit in lane currently while Fear does jungle up for a bit here as he does devour a creep. Mid lane, back to it. You can see DK Phobos is going to take a couple of spirits, maybe. No. Just backs away, he's fine. And Arteezy continues to CS, and he's at 9 last hits right now. I have not seen this rough of a start for a team in some time, and I think VIRTUS.PRO Polar, it's really, really demoralizing because they played so well recently, and to have this kind of a start, they've really got to find something here in the next couple of minutes, I think.
But this is something to watch for in general, I feel, in games in this new patch, is that level 1 action, I feel, is favored tremendously. Because if you do get to a 2-rune start, I feel that that's like, I mean, it's not, obviously it's not game ending, but like, think about the fact that a first blood is like 400 gold for one hero and some XP. Like, getting 2 runes when the other team doesn't get any is like half a first blood, right? And it happens earlier.
Well, rotation top lane. It's going to be the IO coming in. FNG in some trouble. Spirits will do the job, and Zai gets first blood. They're looking for Illidan. They try to avoid the remnants, and they will do so, but really great rotation from Zai. Gets the 2-minute rune and then comes up top and easily gets a kill. Universe is going to go back in. He does have level 1 overwhelming odds. It will cancel the salve, but it's only level 1 at that. So good kill from Zai early on in this game.
And Zai, I think, if you're a Wisp player, you know just what like getting like a bit of extra gold and XP early can do. Like, you're able to roam so much and be so effective compared to like, stacking.
Illidan is in some trouble. Spirit's already gone. One more right click should do the job, and overwhelming odds, and Zai gets another kill. This safe lane was one of the very few lanes that was going well for VIRTUS.PRO Polar, and now they've lost both heroes. Oh my lord.
Yeah, the thing is, it's 50 damage per spirit, and it's 5 spirits. A 250 point nuke, in theory, for magic at level 3 when your opponent's level 2 is, like, it's really, really dominant. Like, there's teams that used to run Wisp mid just for that reason, to get like a really, really fast ranked up spirits. Zai's in trouble though, maybe? No, he can tether the creep wave, he should be fine.
And he will do so, and they were not able to Vortex or anything along those lines. And Storm Spirit did have Vortex, although it is level 1, it's quick. you know, short. Arteezy now is going to have a bit more of a rough time than he once had, as
PPD?
Phobos is now.
He's okay. PPD had to grave to get away from the
Oh,
Maledict.
he's not okay. The Maledict proc comes in. I did not expect that, and he goes
funny.
down. VIRTUS.PRO Polar get on the board, and this is one of the lanes that I think is going well for them, because Furious just been relegated to the jungle, it looks like, and he's just rushing Midas at this point.
I think it's a conscious choice, right? Because, like, yeah, PPD died, but he only died now at 4 minutes, basically, and he got a lot of XP. He's level 4.
Yeah.
And then Fear is in the jungle, like you said, he's rushing Midas. I think that, yeah, they definitely could have run Fear safe and PPD supporting, but the way they did it is greedier, but I think maybe it pays off.
And would it change anything if they put Fear in the safe lane? Because I feel like Mag could go toe-to-toe against him and throw up the Thunderclap.
They wouldn't dominate that lane. Yeah.
So it's about, I'd say it's about 1.5 lanes going to, I think, each squad. Obviously, EG are wrecking mid. Top lane is kind of going the way of, I mean, you're getting safe lane farm for VIRTUS.PRO Polar, but they did lose a kill. And then bottom lane, it's actually going the way of the Brewmaster and Mag and all of them. So far, it's somewhat even. It still is a really good start for EG because Arteezy is getting free farm. They've gotten a couple of kills on Zai. He's going to TP bottom as they were thinking about going in. Now they will. Hastewood coming up, and Lil is in some trouble. Mag might chase him down or try to stop this push, but Lil is going to get chased up. The Spirit's going through. One more right click will do the job, and he just uses the Spirits casually to get another kill. And Zai has a killing spree. 3 kills already for the IO, the Wisp, little ball dude.
Yeah. When you have haste on Wisp, it's so easy to hit your Spirits, so he's able to just completely dominate with that.
And he is going in deep, man. He is not afraid of this creep wave. He's not afraid of the tower.
No, he's
this
really not.
PPD gets a lot more experience as well. He's already level 5. He did skill upgrade early on, which sometimes you see, sometimes you don't, but good start for PPD.
To survive. He's solo laning, right? So it makes sense. I mean, honestly, levels for Dazzle is so important too. Like, they picked 2 supports who are both extremely level dependent compared to your, like, Vengeful Spirits of the world. Like, you need your Dazzle to be able to use all, like, if your Dazzle's level 3 at 10 minutes, you might as well, like, concede, right? Because he's got crappy Poison Touch, crappy Grave, and crappy Heal,
Well, so far it's not that big of an issue, but Universe is going to get caught top, press the attack after the Gale, but now will he get caught out? He's thinking about turning around for whatever reason. He's actually fine. That press the attack after the Gale, they should have hold that. But, PPD does fall bottom lane as Lil gets the kill on him. Yeah. And Fear finally comes into the lane. And actually, Fear didn't go for the Midas. He's got boots and a bottle as well, so.
PPD actually did something really smart. It's just you needed to do it like a quarter second earlier. He TP'd with the Grave up on him after the cask to... The idea was he would heal in the fountain and it would put him high enough that he wouldn't take enough Maledict damage to kill him, but it just barely did anyway.
Rough game. PPD. Universe top lane taking a lot of damage. He has to back off and go home. Mid lane, they're going to go on DK Phobos. Maybe they're actually just using the Templar Assassin Replicate. They force a rotation with the TP, and Lil comes in just to save the life of DK Phobos, who might not have been dead anyway, so kind
Honestly,
of
he's not doing so bad, because Zai used his advantage to roam to other lanes rather than just dominating mid, which gave the TA a pretty good window to get back in the game. He's actually 18 for 11, which is quite good, considering he was 0 for 0 at 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you compare that to Arteezy's farm, and you're just like, well, wish that would be better.
Yeah, but given the conditions of the lane, and especially the double rune advantage for EG, I think it's very good.
Arteezy's going to go back home quickly and heal up, get his treads as well. Bottom lane, maybe they go on Mag here. Do they have Doom? No, not yet. Fear he's a level away from that. He needs that Doom in order to be able to shut down Mag, and Mag already has a split, so yeah, it has to be Fear getting this level 6 in the near future. For Zai, he's roamed down there as well, and just kind of a farming game. A lot of rotations from both squads, making sure that they keep everybody safe and get everybody up to the experience they need to get. So as of right now, level 6 will be done soon for both of these supports on Evil Genius's side, and that means that all of a sudden you relocate ganks and obviously a lot more to offer with this Dazzle as well. And VIRTUS.PRO Polar, how far are they down in experience? Not that far. It's about 7,500, or excuse me, 750 experience, 1,000 gold, so.
7,500 would be really, really grim.
Yeah, 7 minutes into the game, that's not good. That would not be good.
Even so, I think VP, here we go. They're going to go
here. Gets Electric Vortex. They have Grave. They might be able to use it. Doom is about to go. Will he get it off? Doom should be going here, and it does. Mag is in trouble. Universe is going to get this duel off. That's going to be the first duel win. 1-1 for Universe early on in this game. Lil is trying to run his ass off. They have overwhelming odds in 8 seconds. Lil is going to have to deny himself, and actually might. No. Those freaking ogres, man, they do no damage. They're useless. Bottom lane,
Illidan.
they are diving Illidan, the Urn Charge, and the Spirit. Zai, double kill. He is 5-0-0 at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. The little Wisp player is just doing work.
5 kills on Wisp. That is nuts. That's so funny. Big mistake by Polar there. They actually, would it have killed him? I don't know if it would have killed him, but he completely whiffed the Maledict from the Witch Doctor on Fear, which I think would have had at least 1 tick.
Yeah, F&G, good try with that TP, but Fear had Centaur Stomp, and he just gets blown up. Doom gets the kill. Universe comes back into the lane as well, and this is not looking good for VIRTUS.PRO Polar. Not really.
No. Really good responsiveness by EG, and abuse of the fact that their team is, other than the Storm, really, they have vastly superior mobility. And I mean, Storm used up all his mobility going in on Fear, so definitely that attempt at a single gank could not have gone worse for Polar. They basically lost 3 people from it, including their safe lane farmer.
What are you doing out of your Polar? I mean, you're already far behind. You have to shut Arteezy down. Phobos is getting some semblance of farm, but it feels like if anytime Mac tries to jump in, he's probably going to get doomed.
They shouldn't jump in. I mean, the TA is catching up very quickly, so they need items for the TA, like Blink Dagger, for instance. Does he have it? No.
No, sitting on a bracer. Phobos. Meanwhile, Universe top lane. Illidan gets a kill. That's a duel as well going his way. Missed it. Weave's going to go in, and Universe is actually taking a lot of damage. He did push the attack, but it is on cooldown now for a couple of seconds. So Universe gets another free kill. Bottom or mid lane. They're going to dive in. The Spirits, is it enough? The Melt Strike going in, and still ticking down.
That's
and
funny.
Yeah,
It's just gonna kill balls. Yeah. Spirits will hit a stealth target.
I thought Arteezy might have waveformed on top of that, but they decided to go for something else, a bit more cheeky.
This will give the Wisp more farm. 6-0-1.
Is this the same VIRTUS.PRO Polar squad we saw the past couple of days? It seems like they are just all out of source now, man. I don't know what's happening, but
I mean, both drafts are a little odd. They're both playing around with some new drafting. EG's, you could see this in 6.82 for sure. This is a pretty EG-ish draft, so they're a little more comfortable with it, maybe. I think the runes were a very big deal, and the Aya was able to generate so much early game advantage that it's very likely from now on that Polar just looks really bad. And I mean, it's not because they are bad, it's because like they're in a very bad position, right?
Yeah. And well, the same theme continues onward as Universe literally walks right up to Illidan. Illidan walks up to Universe, and then Universe duels him, and Illidan's like, I didn't pay for this. Why is this happening to me?
If I were him, honestly, he has the levels to just jungle. Like, they have vision covering the general entrance to the jungle. Maybe he should just like play even safer and not just get picked up by this Legion. Because this is a problem. If Legion gets like if her next like 2 duel wins are both, if her next 2 duels are both wins, I don't know if you can even come back from this because you're falling behind like the Legion curve, and all the other heroes are doing well as well.
It doesn't even have level 2 duel yet, by the way. So
yeah,
imagine when she gets that, when Universe gets that, it could be ridiculous. So.
I mean, we haven't even talked about Artour, right? And Artour's farming up a Storm.
64 last hits, and he's going to get this tier 1 tower to boot. They could glyph it, theoretically. Not going to happen. And he's up to 1,300 gold now with Treads and an Aquila, plus a circle that's just kind of casually there.
A little sloppy. Yeah, there was no reason not to glyph, right? Because you get it back.
I mean, even if they weren't going to defend, it doesn't really matter either way, though. They're going to try to go on Illidan again. Ball lightning, he couldn't get it off. He just walked right towards them. And Universe gets the kill. Now, I should mention this before anything else breaks out. This is on USCs because of the rules coming out. So the next game will be on Luxembourg, so maybe we see a bit better of the performance. And I mean, ping is a big issue. These guys are playing from pretty much across the world in comparison to where the server is. So
for a Storm trying not to get dueled, it's definitely relevant.
Yeah, that's when I first noticed it, I think, was because you looked, he ball lightninged, but it was at like the last possible second, and they were coming in. So I've got to feel like it's got to be some sort of ping issue. It's just unfortunate, but VIRTUS.PRO Polar is mad building.
PPD is being a true support, giving Arthur the new friendly medallion aura for more armor.
Ball lightning in. Looking for PPD. He does get graved up. PPD should probably still go down here. He does get the weave off. Clap's going to go just to get the kill. Arteezy about to get Lil. He will do so, but he has to replicate away. Back with his friends. The split goes, but he did it a little bit too late. FNG relocate out now, coming from Zai. Big overwhelming odds. Nobody dead yet. The Urn Charge might take him down. Not going to be enough. FNG will live at about 15 HP. And Fear is still chasing after him. On the other side of things, Brewmaster split now done, and Mag is in some trouble. Centaur Conqueror stop it. Arteezy waveforms into his face. Says, how the hell are you? Give me another kill. 13-3 for your North American squad.
Yeah, they really, I mean, finger nipping, they really are running rings around Polar. It's just the mobility is dominating them, which is interesting. I mean, you've got two heroes that build Blink Daggers, one of them already has the Blink Dagger and Storm Spirit, and you're getting, like, you really are just being given the runaround.
Dire's bottom tower has
This has just been a big, kind of unfortunate series of events for VIRTUS.PRO Polar. Is the nicest way I can put it. They are getting trounced at this point. DK Phobos in the mid lane was doing okay, but he really is just, he's trying to farm as much as he possibly can. Illidan has got nothing in the safe lane. You look at the top net worth, it's 4. I miss a duel wave. PPD gets it done. Mag, and of course, the Storm are going to jump in. PPD getting caught out. He does have Grave. He is going to use it, and he might get out of here alive. He does have to heal himself with Shadow Wave here in the moment. Ball lightning back in. Illidan still looking for the kill, and Arteezy waveforms on top of him and blows him up. Arteezy at 3.5k. He can honestly buy but like an Eagle Song if he really wanted to at this point. And might just keep going. Arteezy replicates in, and that forces them back towards the tier 3 tower. Oh my gosh.
If you're Polar, I think you start thinking about the next game. This is pretty, game was good, right? Like, 10k lead, good item development on all their heroes. Doom has Blink Midas. The frickin' Wisp has
middle tower is under attack.
Mysterious Point Booster. Alright. I'm feeling it.
The casual point booster. I've seen it before. I like it. It's actually a Scotty.
It's actually Scotty.
No, I'm kidding. Dude.
If this game goes long and VPP does a GG and Zai goes Scotty MKB on Wisp,
that's like the most BM thing I'd ever seen in my life. Zai's like, I'm pulling support Ion and building Scotty MKB because, well, Illidan, I'm you.
I mean, it's almost certainly one of two things. It's casual or he wants something else or something.
That's fine.
Wacky, but is a good Wisp item for what it's worth.
I like Bloodstone a lot. So, I think right now, if you're evil geniuses, you just need to keep the pressure on and keep applying pressure all over the map. Arteezy is going to pick up an ultimate orb. He's buying a Perseverance, I believe. Yeah, he is going for a Lincoln Sphere. Arteezy, despite having this giant lead, is going for a safe build. Blink, Stomp, Doom onto Illidan, absolutely. Waveform, that obliterates him. Lil's getting right click down. Adaptive Strike, and Arteezy doesn't get the kill there. Weave's going to keep him alive, though. They're going to Shadow Wave as well. And Relocate out coming through from Zai, just casually and easy.
Yeah, really smart. Good play. I mean, it's not even that he would have died necessarily, but now he comes back completely full. It's just a complete refill. There's nothing Polar can do with this. I think it's safe to say the Storm pick didn't work out at all. He's 0-7-1. I think he has the most deaths on his team.
You are correct. He has the most deaths by about 5.
By an enormous margin, yeah.
I guess 4 as Venomexer has 3, but Illidan is getting shut down. And I think EG knew that the key to this team into this game is going to be shutting down Illidan. Away from Arteezy, and even Illidan jumping in with a lot of his mana can't even get anything done. Fear jumps in, Center, Conquer, Stomp, big IO tether. They pull in Zai. I'm not sure that's what they wanted. Mag is going to split. There's no way to silence him up. They might try to go onto Illidan again. Good. Roll lightning waves. Arteezy was waveforming in. Arteezy's going to get popped back. There's going to be the ultimate from the Witch Doctor. They get pushed back even further. Arteezy's looking to fight still. Zai in some trouble, taking a lot of damage. That point booster may not help enough, but the Grave will. And Mag is going to get dueled up by Universe. Where's the damage? Arteezy might waveform, and they do get the winner. Just barely. Universe has 74 damage already. Centaur Conqueror Stomp on the Phobos. He is dead as well. And oh my god. It is a disaster.
I'm not big on GGing early, but
this might be one of those situations.
They should definitely just go next. I mean, there's just no way you can really prosecute the fight when your Storm uses 3/4 HP and does 0 damage with it, right? Like, yeah. Sorry, 3/4 of his mana. He really did no damage. Like, I don't know. This is not happening. These builds, these Wisp builds that Stats guys are reporting are amazing. I mean, the hero really only needs things like Urn, Soul Ring to go ham, and he's got Urn, Bottle, and Arcane Boots, so he really can build whatever.
You might want to see a mech come out from him, but that can be built by other heroes in this game, maybe.
Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's not.
Heal, they've got Medallion.
Well, listen, it's a suggestion. It's not core by any by any stretch of the imagination. And listen, if you're Zai, you definitely don't want to build a mech. You're going too hard to go for a mech anyways. You're too much of a badass in this situation.
Make Artour make the damn mech.
Yeah, the good old Morphling mech coming out for Arteezy. Now he's gonna finish up his Lincoln Spirits flying out currently, and he's an extra 500 gold on top of that. And I think right now, if you're VIRTUS.PRO Polar, you maybe just try to take some time, talk about what happened in this game. It's not. I hate saying that it's over before the Ancient actually dies, but this is about as close as it gets to being over. 15,000 net worth. So
one of the issues is their Storm is just straight up tilting. Like that fight that he started in the last game, in the last fight. No way, he was not going to kill anybody with that, period. So I don't even know why he even re-entered with like a quarter mana. You have nothing. Alright, now he gets fragged again. So when your team is losing I mean, that time was in his base, so that doesn't really come down to tilt, but like, I think they maybe just need a little time to like, chill, and then just go next, play Lux. Try to get a few games.
They are going to glyph the tier 3 towers. It's getting pressured already at 19 minutes into the game. Top lane, they are trying to split push. DK Phobos wants something. Doesn't even have his Yasha yet, let alone anything else. TP coming in. They are diving the base. Arteezy was going in little. He was able to survive. Effigy's going to come in. Arteezy has Replicate, so he should be okay. Ball lighting in. Replicate out. Now they're going to ball lane further. Looking for Zai. He's going to get pulled in. Zai's couple. The clap's going to go. Poison Nova. The grave saves his life, but he cannot TP away as the boulder toss comes through. Dude, goodbye, Zai. You are dead, my friend.
Unstoppable streak break. And actually, they're going to get the, oh god.
Oh, duel. But there's the death ward coming out. They will back away. Universe is like, I don't want any part of this. Illidan has no mana, no electric vortex as well. Matt comes in as well. Arteezy's thinking about fighting. Good Lincoln Spear proc. And now Universe is going to take the kill. He gets a double. Not even Matt can stand toe-to-toe with Sahel O'Neal. And now Illidan is going to get right-click down. And that's going to be Arteezy unstoppable. Oh, my lord.
So Legion has 102 from the damage from the duel, and then Artour obviously is 10k net worth. That was about the best fight you can expect for Polar. I mean, for what it's worth, they broke a streak on IO. They got 600 bitch gold from that. The thing is, they have this composition that doesn't do well when behind. Like Storm and TA are not heroes that you want to have when you're behind. They're heroes you really want to have when you're ahead, or maybe even, but not when your deficit in net worth is 15k.
And it just gets worse and worse for Polar.
Their vision's good. Like,
I mean,
their vision's really good. And like, this is the kind of vision you would want in a game like this where you're super behind. You want to see when the Legion is coming in, stuff like that, but I don't know. What's Tia's situation? No blink, just Yasha. Right.
Yeah, I should just finish it. Thank God she has a double damage room. That actually might be enough to do something.
Yeah, maybe kill a Wisp.
Any hero. Literally any hero. PPD has been on point with those graves, like you talked about, so. For sure.
The Dazzle's been huge.
Yeah, this is really good team composition from People Geniuses. Ball lighting in, Arteezy's going to get pulled up. And no replicate available, but he doesn't really care. Illidan's just like, I'm going toe-to-toe, and then he just almost dies to Arteezy.
Oh boy.
Wow, he should be dead, actually. Zai left Arteezy. I'm not sure if that was necessary.
On TA.
I did not see that.
With the Legion.
Duel came in, and Universe was able to take it down with the Maelstrom proc. And that's just... It's that kind of game for VIRTUS.PRO Polar, and at some point they're going to take down this tier 2. They're going to go to the tier 3. In fact, the tier 2 is gone already. And, well, maybe they can go for Roche. Arteezy has got a Yasha now, so he'll be going maybe a Manta style, or just a casual Yasha into Ethereal Blade. We'll see. I've seen it before. Universe going up to the top lane. So.
Replicate yourself. Powerful vision.
That's the build, man. That's the new build.
Dude, that's the PL build.
Yeah. Oh god. Aghanim Center for Fear. I mean, it's not even necessary at this point, but you're gonna get it regardless. So he's gonna have a good time dooming people. He's probably gonna have a refresher pretty soon at some point too. He is gonna go ahead and doom up poor Mag, and Mag is dead. Mag is absolutely 100% dead. The only question is whether or not they deny him, and that is not happening. Mag is going to die. Yes, and Fear will get the kill. Level death coming in, and Fear's having a great game himself. Fear sitting at, let's see here, 3-0-6. Yeah, it's
just a solid-ass game for Fear. Like, nothing flashy, just blinking and stomping, casting Doom when he needs to, using his Midas. He's gonna go jungle, Midas, I assume. And it's just solid. And he's got the axe. As you said, he'll probably go Refresher next. He's so businesslike. Everybody else is diving tier 3s, and Fear's just like, you know what? I'm gonna win this Dota game, no matter what my team's doing.
Listen, guys, I'm not gonna throw. Yeah. Illidan, he is gonna get found out. He's out of mana. That's a free duel win for Universe. That is, when you see that kind of play happen, you kind of just wonder yourself.
I mean, it's. I really do think it's partially
partially tilt. Like, they do have some wards, so if he's farming safely in jungle, like, it's less likely that he gets picked up like that.
6 deaths coming out for EG. That's it. 4 of those deaths are PPD, so Morphling does get a kill on the backside. It is going to be on Lil. Didn't catch that one. TK Phobos trying to TP away. He will not make it out alive. Double kill for Arteezy, and okay, 29-6. They're going to head over to Roshan. They're going to take this down. Once they secure Roshan, they probably get the Aegis. They go for the base, and well, nope, it's just going to be GG right now. That's enough punishment VIRTUS.PRO Polar wanted to take for one day. They will go into game number 2. Evil Geniuses with a solid start, already 1-0 in this best-of-5 series. Now we'll see how VIRTUS.PRO Polar do respond to this outstanding play from your North American squad.
Yeah, fantastic start for EG for sure. We'll have to see how game 2 goes.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. I do want to mention before we